Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. The topic for the today's discussion is how to write review article. In order to start a particular research in the particular field, we should have the complete knowledge. How can we get that particular knowledge? That knowledge can be obtained by writing a particular review article. So let's see how to write a review article in chemistry. In order to write a particular review article, first the candidate or the researcher should have a proper idea in what kind of field we need to do the work. That is very much important. Idea should be generated from the what? Background knowledge. Right? In generally, we are doing BSc, after the BSc MSc, and after that PhD. Nowadays in India, what happens? Most of the people are thinking that the research can only done by the PhD students. It is not always correct. Why? Because we have seen the COVID-19 pandemic situation. During that pandemic situation, we have gone through the certain things, right? In order to do the particular work, the age is not the criteria. The qualification is not the criteria. If the person is having the interest in a particular work or the particular area, that person can easily do the work. So, as far as the educational institutes are concerned, nowadays according to NEP 2020, it is compulsory for each UG student to do the research. It means that what? We are giving the opportunity for all the UG students to do some research. So at this particular point, we need to think, how can we write the review article? If you are a UG student, how can you write If you are a UG student, how can you start the review article? Basically what happens, we all are knowledge people, right? Suppose if you are the UG student, you have certainly completed your 12th class. In that 12th class, we are having 24 lessons from the organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry and physical chemistry. At least you have some idea what are the topics which are present in the chemistry domain. Take any one of the topic, whether it may be from the physical chemistry or it may be from the inorganic chemistry or organic chemistry. Thereby you can generate your idea. That idea can be converted into the particular topic title. In order to write this particular review article, you should have interest. Interest is the main component. If the student or the researcher is having the interest, then only he or she can write in review article. Right? So, with the previous knowledge, we have identified one topic. Assume that I want to write a review article on anti-malarial agents. This is my topic. Initially, we need to give a tentative title. It's not the complete title. So simply, I have identified that I want to write a review article on the anti-malarial agents. It is fine. Then we need to search the content where it is going to be available. The content in generally available in journals and in books. First, you should identify what are the different journals which are present in the chemistry. They are publishing the anti-malarial related content. And also identify the certain books which are having the material related to the anti-malarial agents. Assume that you have identified 10 to 15 journals and 10 to 15 books. So you have the source. Internet is the source. From the internet you can easily access the journals and the books. After identifying the journals and books, then we need to download the material. Sometimes what happens, the required material can be directly downloaded from the internet. Sometimes it needs the subscription. In generally, we do not have any kind of subscriptions at the UG level. That's why what should we do? We need to request our seniors, our professors, right? Thereby they can provide us the required content from their particular institution. So the collection of material is very, very, very important. The material can be collected from the journals and the books. At least we have the data of 100 articles. The articles may be from the journals or it may be from the books. Assume that I have successfully collected the 100 articles from the different journals and the books. Now my work is to read all the 100 articles in a proper way. For that purpose, we need certain time or not. That's why it's not that much of easy to write a review article in a short span of time. At least it will take 6 months to publish a review article. So you have your data. Every day you can go through at least 3 to 4 papers. Thereby within few days, you should have a proper knowledge on these 100 papers. Once you read all these 100 papers, you are going to have certain knowledge. What exactly we need to write in the form of a review article. Right? Then you can fix your title according to the 100 articles which are available with you. Right? I have given the example that what? I want to write a review article on anti-malarial agents. So after studying all these 100 papers, I have identified that some of the authors synthesized the anti-malarial compounds, some of the authors tested their anti-malarial activity. So based on that, I can simply give a title that Chemistry of Anti-Malarial Agents to my review article. So in this way, we can give the title. After the title, we should have an abstract. Abstract is commonly called as the summary. Whatever the content which we are going to put in our review article in the form of 60 page, 70 page or 80 page, that can be summarized in the form of few lines. It may be 5 to 10 lines. We need to summarize. It means that what? Whenever a reader read your abstract, the reader should understand what will be the content inside of the particular review article. In such a way, you need to frame the sentences in a crisp manner. Okay? Now, come to the first portion, introduction. You have 100 articles with you. You want to write a review article on the anti-malarial agents, the synthesis of anti-malarial agents and their biological activity. For that purpose, you need to give the introduction. In the introduction, we need to discuss that what are the anti-malarial agents and what is malaria, how can we treat the malaria, what are the drugs which are available nowadays to treat the malaria. All are comes under the heading called as introduction. Main content. This is very, very important one. In the main content, what happens? Whatever the 100 articles you have downloaded, the particular data from these 100 articles can be written in the form of paragraphs. So you need to start the first article. Assume that the first article is having 20 pages. We need to thoroughly read the all 20 pages and we can summarize the data in the form of a paragraph. After that, we should give a scheme. In each and every article, the people synthesized some heterocyclic moiety. How they have synthesized? that can be given in the form of a scheme, followed by the biological activity, anti-malarial activity. What kind of method was used for the identification of their activity? So 100 articles, 100 paragraphs with 100 schemes. Then conclusions. It is also one of the important portion. You have read 100 papers. From the 100 papers, what kind of knowledge you gain? That is very much important. That can be written in the form of a conclusion. 100 authors have synthesized different 100 kinds of the materials and tested their anti-malarial activity. And finally, what are the conclusions? In what way they have tested? After the testing, what is the use? That can be written in the form of conclusion. So 100 authors did some work. Based on these 100 articles, we can have future aspect. If somebody has done the work at this point, that work can be extended further. So 101 person may come and take this particular review which is having what? 100 articles. Based on the 100 articles, this person can have the new idea. Based on the new idea, they can do the experimental work, new work. Right? Last one, references. Nowadays, this portion is very, very important. You have downloaded 100 articles from the journals and the books. Different authors were synthesized and different authors were published those kind of material. It means that what? This material is not belong to you. This material belongs to somebody else. That's why what should we do? We need to mention whatever the material you have given in the form of a main content in each and every paragraph. You should emphasize the name of the person and the name of the journal and the name of the volume. You need to give. That is in the form of what? References. If you do the work in this way, you can usually publish your review article in the particular journal. One more important point is that in a simple Word document, you have prepared this particular content. Then the next question is, where can I publish my work? Content is available with me. And how can I publish? See the next video.